And there, a bit earlier, the Heat getting mentally and physically ready. It's time for some hoops at the American Airlines Arena, home of the Heat, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. We're glad to continue with us on this Monday night with Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Hart. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Hornets. We've got Anthony Mason and Divac. And for Miami, and Brown. Clark, you know as well as the Hornets did against the West, they really struggled against the East.
That's surprising, Kevin, given how well the West fared against the East as a whole. They were really kind of an odd banana of the group.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. The opportunity to put up big numbers offensively is there for them. He believes that they can just stick to what they've been working on. He said, I think we've established what works for us and what doesn't. Now it's just a matter of execution. Let's see what that is exactly, guys.
Thanks a lot, Boris. It's obvious coach wants to keep the pressure on his team's offense.
Well, he doesn't want them leaving points on the table. I mean, that's basically all he's saying. Let's take advantage of our opportunities.
Here's Smith. So, Clark, with their struggles against the East last year, was it a style of play thing that caused the Hornets to struggle versus the East?
I don't think so, Kevin. That could have been part of it, but really the factor for the Hornets was the absence of Chris Paul. And I think the teams in the East did get better while the Hornets went south a little bit.
Takes it up, tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. Here's the break. No good. The Hornets go the other way with the ball. Smith right side. The dump off. Tipped. Smith right side. Just 4 to shoot. Over Hardaway. The shot's good from Smith. So it's Miami now. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Morning, defended by Divac. Morning, backs in. From the low block, Rice corrals the miss off the defensive glass. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Now, here is Smith. And he hits that one from down low. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Number 1 gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Miami now. A 3. And that's not going to fall for it. So both teams going at it here early as we end the first. Hornets ahead. They lead by a bucket.
They're playing lockdown decap. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
It's more NBA coming your way. The third quarter getting away with a close one so far. So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Clark, some mixed results for the Heat last year against the Western Conference.
Yeah, they were a perfect 500 against the Western Conference, Kevin. Given what the Magic did against the West last year, you think the Heat would aim to improve that if they want to win the division.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. No good. The Hornets go the other way with the ball. Here's Rice. The 3 won't fall. Miami trailing. Austin backs him down. Fades back. Yeah, you know, if you look at it, Clark, those games against the West were a big part of the gap between those two teams in the standings.
And Kevin, you can't win your division unless you can handle your business outside of the division. And that includes games against the Western Conference. Not a bad foul there, Kevin. You don't want him to get the easy layup.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Here's Marley. Miami no good on that time either. The Hornets leading by 4. Here's Smith. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
And the Heat making a change here. That one misses.
Had a miss on that trip. but still made this a 2-possession lead.
Back to Brown. He dumps it off. Lets it go. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made him pay.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. Now Mason. With 1 second left, it falls short.
Well, Kevin, they've been fighting out for the rebounds here, so far it's an even match in that area. Finally, somebody found the bottom of the net. Man, oh man, oh man.
Smith. And so we wrap up the first half. Live from Miami, we're back in a moment.
It's Monday night. We've got it all right here for you on HP at the Half. A strong first half for the Hornets. They played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. And for the Heat, it's a grinded-out effort, running and gunning out there. That's what fans love to see. That's going to do it for this edition of At the Half. Now let's get back out to Kevin and Clark.
The second half now getting underway. It's a very close ball game so far. And Miami has possession. They trail by 3. And Brown. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Mourning. Sticks it from 17 feet.
Well, that's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
The Heat with only 24 wins at home last season, Clark, you'd expect more than that from the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, but they made up for it with a good rope.
And he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
Forget about any of that soft stuff. When he goes to the rim, he's throwing it down hard.
Well, that's what the NBA is all about, Clark. Strength on strength.
Yeah, I like that force and that power.
The Heat trail by 3. Lets it go from a wing. Rebound by Smith.
Well, it's obvious they definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pumping.
Can't get it to go. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. In those rebounds, Clark, you're talking about they're creating opportunities for them. It's still a close game.
Yeah, it sure is, Kevin. That's right. It is a close game. This game is a lot closer than it should be, but I still think they need to step it up on the offensive end of the floor.
Here is Mason. 5 to shoot. Up high and down hard.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team. You have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays. They can make this a 2-for-1 opportunity. From downtown. No good. The Hornets go the other way with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Number 1. He's covered by Brown. 5 to shoot. Mason. With the fadeaway. That's good. He has 6.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Here's Hardaway. We've reached the end of the third quarter in what's been an exciting game so far to watch. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark report. Doris?
Well, Kevin, our spark of the game in this one, the stretch by the Hornets. They came out of halftime chomping at the bit, made their run in the third, and are staying with it, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
And here are the Hornets now. 7-point differential. On the court for the Hornets. Get the fourth quarter started. And Divas deflects the pass.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Here's Mishburn. Hits the quick shot. The Hornets leading by 5. back to defense.
Well, he's gotten a little bit too casual here for my liking with the ball in this half after committing no turnovers in the first half.
Number 1 is tagged with the reach. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Hornets leading by 5. Back to Brown. Over Mason. And it's Brown missing. 1:17 left to the fourth. The alley-oop.
Well, when you run fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
So it's Miami now. 7-point differential. Number 1 is whistled for reaching in. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Excellent concentration at the line there, Kevin. Puts that margin to within reach.
On offense, here are the Hornets. Here's Rice. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Sinks the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. The Heat making the switch here. Perfect from the line, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead. Very little time left here. They have the ball, but they are going to need big plays to pull this off.
Let's loose for 3, and that is good.
Kevin, when you're defending a great shooter like that, you got to smell his breath. You got to be right on top of it.
And there's the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Miami has possession. They trail by 6. Shoots from 12. That's good. A Hail Mary from full court. We're going the other way. This is a crucial possession for a lot at stake here. Here's Hardaway. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They lead by 4. And there's the whistle as they commit the intentional foul.
That's exactly what they need to do to stretch out this game. Smart foul there.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Can't connect on number 2. Now Brown. From deep. Rebound by Smith. And so there's the intentional foul. Off target on the first. That's off as well, so he misses both. Lobs it up. No doubt. So we see the Hornets get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
All set. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sport. For Doris Berg and the whole crew, and Clark Dillon, this is Kevin Owens saying see you next time. First, let's check out the Jordan Grant player of the game.